The courtroom went silent the moment she walked in. Dressed simply, using a cane, the black woman looked calm, too calm for someone on trial. The judge leaned back with a smirk. "Another one thinking she knows the law," he said loud enough for the room to hear. She didn't argue. She just stood there watching him make fun of her case file. "You think you can defend yourself?" he mocked. She opened her briefcase slowly, revealing a sealed envelope stamped Federal Judiciary. The bailiff froze. The judge frowned. "What is this supposed to be?" She smiled for the first time. "That's my appointment letter, Your Honor. You might want to stand—" The room gasped as he read the title aloud. "Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States." He turned pale. She leaned forward and whispered, "Now, let's talk about justice." The judge's gavel slipped from his hand and clattered onto the desk, echoing through the stunned courtroom. "This must be some kind of mistake," he stammered, flipping through the letter again. But the bailiff had already stepped back and saluted. "Ma'am, Chief Justice," he said respectfully. Cameras flashed from the gallery. Reporters, who had been covering the routine case, suddenly realized they were witnessing history. She turned to the crowd, her voice calm but firm. "For years I've watched people like you mock the powerless. You judged me by my skin, my cane, and my clothes, not by the truth." The judge stood frozen, his arrogance melting into fear. I didn't know who you were," he whispered. "That's the point," she said, her eyes locking on his. "Justice doesn't care who someone is. It cares about what's right." Then she lifted the gavel he had dropped, tapped it once on the desk, and said, "Court adjourned. And you, Judge Peterson, are under review." The crowd erupted, not in chaos but in applause.